it's Mariah Losing, and where have I been? I've sucked at making videos. I don't know why. I don't even have a good excuse. So what's happening in my life? Specifically, what's happening with my surgery. If this is your first time watching me, I'm in the process of getting vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which is a type of weight loss surgery where they remove 80% of my stomach. Fun, right? So my appointment with my dietitian, where I was supposed to have my education appointment, we booked it literally over a month ago. It had to be 6 weeks away. Got canceled. Yeah. Love life. It was for May 25th. It was supposed to be an hour-long appointment. They called me May 24th and were like, we only scheduled you for a 30-minute appointment, so we're gonna have to cancel your appointment. What? Then they tell me, oh, and we screwed up the process and you actually can't come see us yet. I hate doctor offices. I hate them so much. I hate it. They're like, you're actually gonna have to see the surgeons before you even do this appointment. Okay, you didn't know this. I've only been seeing you guys since July and you haven't figured this out yet. So, they're like, the surgeon's office will call you to schedule your final consultation with your surgeon, which is where you'll, make the final decision on your, what surgery you're going to have, and then we'll submit it to insurance. And I'm like, okay. Couple days later, no call. They told me at that appointment I was completely cleared. My surgeon meets with the psych and the dietitian every Thursday, and they go over the patients, and they talk about, this patient still has stuff to work on, this patient's good to go. They told me they talked about me that Thursday, and everything was fine. So, my dog ran, so I'm really hoping no one's here. What else is going on? Not what else is going on. Continuing the story. They don't call. So I call the surgeon's office and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Because I was told you guys were going to call and schedule my appointment. She's like, oh, we can schedule that right now. Okay. So we scheduled it. My appointment is on June 15th with Dr. Chua he's through Wisconsin Bariatrics. But she was like, well, have you heard of an H. pylori test? And I was like, no. She's like, oh, we usually mention it earlier. Oh, well, you guys suck at mentioning anything. She's like, yeah, you kind of got to get that done. She's like, do you want to get it done before your appointment with the surgeon or after? And I was like, before. Why would I wait for anything else? So she told me on the phone that if I do have H. pylori, it will postpone my surgery process. And I'm like, I swear to God, I can't postpone it any longer. H. pylori, if you don't know, it's a bacterial infection in your stomach. More than 50% of people have it, but they don't show signs, so no one really knows if you have it. It does cause ulcers, which is why you kind of don't want to have that when you're about to have your surgery, or your surgery that is all up in your stomach and changing stuff. Yeah, don't want something that causes ulcers. So I made that the very next day. I did it on Friday. You put on a breathing thing and you watch a chart. At least that's how mine was. I got to watch it go up, watch it go down, watch it go up. And there was a line. And she was like, you don't want it to go over this line. And I was like, said a little prayer. Not very religious, but I prayed because she told me that if I do have it, I have to take antibiotics for 4 weeks and then they'll retest me. I can't do that. I do not have another 4 weeks. So I watched it go up and up, and then it went down. I was like, thank you, Lord. So I do not have H. pylori. So then I got to speak to the surgery, like, scheduler, and I was like, are we about to do this? Like, are we about to schedule my surgery? No, we did not. She talked to me. It was really cool because she had the sleeve done, not by my surgeon, but by someone else. And, you know, she talked about it. And she said, she was like, you know, like, you will, like, you can gain weight back. And I was like, girl, I got this. Like, I have done my freaking research. But she made me feel so much better because she talked, she told me the entire timeline, which this is the first time that they have told me a freaking timeline, so I swear to God, it better be correct. Yeah, I'm gonna be so angry if something else is wrong. So my appointment's on the 15th. She is hoping to have, she's going to have all my paperwork on the 16th. That's a Friday. Kind of sucks that it's Friday, but whatever. And then the next week, that's when listen to this bullshit. Nothing in their office is computer. Nothing. Probably because my surgeon is literally 100 years old. All of the records are paper. So she's like, yeah, it's going to take me about 2 days to get all your records together. She's like, but I'm going to spend the whole day on your records. And I'm like, girl, it shouldn't take you 2 full days to get my records because we live in 2017 where you can type my name on a computer and all that shit will pop up. But whatever, okay? Hopefully that means she's thorough. She said it'll come from everything that's ever mentioned my weight being an issue, which literally goes back to when my pediatrician told me as a 7-year-old, you need to go on a diet. Like, girl, don't gain some weight. Lose some weight. So she's literally going to go back that far. She's going to go through all my records, my PCOS, my sleep apnea, literally everything. And she's hoping to get it sent out on either the 19th or the 20th. From there, my insurance has 15 days to get back to her with either, hey, your girl's approved, or hey, she denied. I have 2 insurances, so she's going to submit them at the same time. One's a primary, one's a secondary. She said usually the secondary kind of follows whatever the primary says. So, like, if the primary approves, secondary approves. If primary denies, secondary denies. She said the one part that kind of irritates me, and it's not her fault, it's the insurance's fault. She's like, well, we could either get like a phone call saying you're approved, or we could get an email, or a fax, or a letter. Bitch, why a letter? And she said, well, you could hear first, or I could hear first. And I'm like, okay. So she was like, if you hear, you call me. If I hear, I'll call you. And I was like, okay, good. Like, so from there, when I get my approval, letter, email, fax, phone call, whatever, and I say when I, not if I'm going to get a fucking approval. Then, shit, what do I do? Oh, then, whenever I find out, like, you are approved, sorry, I was reading a message from Instagram. We are scheduling surgery, like, on the phone with the surgery planner, coordinator, scheduler, whatever her title is. She said, the second we have your approval, we will pick a date. She said it can be as early as, like, July? She's like, or it could be August. Because we'll probably hear back from insurance mid-July. So, end of July, early August. I'm getting my fucking surgery. Not last December like I wanted, not this May like I wanted, not this June like I wanted. No one listens to me. July or August. Do you know how annoying it is not being able to plan any fucking summer anything around a surgery that you haven't even been approved yet for? Ah! So, after that, then I go into all my pre-op stuff. I'll get like a full physical. I'll get tons of labs. She said the tests depend on like what the surgeon thinks I will need, you know, because like my body is obviously way different than like a 60-year-old going in for surgery, you know, different issues. Could be anything from like a upper GI test, what's that called? An ultrasound of your gallbladder, your liver, your something else. Anyway, it all depends on what the surgeon thinks that I need. So, once we get all that done, I'll just be hanging out waiting for some fucking surgery. She said I can go up there for it, or I can go to my primary doctor. I'm gonna go to my primary doctor because I love her. So yeah, that's what's going on. Sorry I'm so like energetic about this, I guess, but your girl just wants some surgery. I see some of you guys that go in, like, you talk to your primary doctor, they refer you to a surgeon, you do your little dietitian thing, and then you get surgery right away. I hate you. Like, I'm so glad for you that you got surgery. Like, go, you, boo. But I hate you. I am so jealous. I met my surgeon last year on July 8th. It'll literally be over a year long until I get my surgery. I don't get it. Granted, maybe if I wasn't in college, it would have gone a little faster, but probably not, because my dietitian's office sucks. It sucks so much. What's in my hair? Sorry, guys. Last thing, I don't know if I mentioned this or not. The reason I had to see my psych again. Guys, this is going to be such a long video. I'm so sorry. I go in there, and I'm talking to her. She's like, so, how's your life at home? How's my life at home? Don't you mean, like, what's going on in my head? Like, are you mentally prepared for surgery? Because I fucking am. It's like, my home life's fine. She's like, how's your mom? My mom's fine. How's your relationship with your mom? Aren't we talking about surgery? It's fine. She goes, well, we're just under the impression that your mom is forcing you to get surgery. I was like, what? No! Oh my God. I had to beg my mother to get on board with this, because as any one of you who have children, you're probably terrified for your child to have surgery, right? Like, that makes sense? Because that makes sense to me. And so I was like, no, like, she's very supportive, but like in a healthy way. Like, I've been researching this since I was 16. So, mind you, this was like a 8-minute appointment. I'll walk my happy ass out of there. My mom's sitting there waiting for me because I am a child, okay? My mother comes with me to my appointments. When it's a psych appointment, obviously she can't go in. So we get out of the office, and I'm like, guess why I had to see her again? She was like, why? I was like, it's your fault! Which I was kidding. And so I told her, My mom stopped dead in her tracks. She was ready to walk her ass right back into that office and go off. And my mom is not an angry person. She's a little hippie. She was so pissed. She didn't, thank the Lord. She did say she will be having her few choice words with them after I have my surgery. Gonna be burning all the bridges, but not until after they fucking give me surgery and cut out 80% of my stomach. Really quick, because this is almost 16 minutes long, like I thought. Still chilling at like 265, 267. Like, I cannot get lower than that. Like, I don't really go higher than that. I did start low carb this week. That's helped. I've lost 2 pounds. That's why I haven't been doing Weigh In Wednesday videos, because I'm just going to be like, hey guys, I still weigh the same fucking thing as I did the last time. So, yeah. Thanks for listening to me, guys. If you don't already, subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. If you don't follow me on Instagram, what are you doing with your life? At Mariah Losing. Like, come on, guys. I can't with myself. I have not left the house once today. That's probably why I'm so hyper. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.